Hi, this is Dina, and I'm going to do a thrift with me or shop with me video. I am sitting in the parking lot of the Presbyterian thrift shop. It's one of my new finds in terms of thrift stores, and I can't wait to see what I find inside. So come thrift with me. Here we are walking up to the door. So this is hysterical. This is the first time I'm using my phone, my brand new phone, to do this thrift with me. I am going to make you guys seasick. Feel free to cut me up in the comments because you guys are in for a rough ride. I am swinging that camera all around, and as you can see here in this thrift shop, it is just packed full. The shelves are full. Every square inch is covered. As soon as people are buying things, they are filling it back up. They are constantly getting new donations in, and so I'm looking around to see what I guys can show you, and I'm like, oh, let me look at these brass candlesticks. And of course I'm looking at them, and I have my camera focused somewhere else, so I'm always having a war in my head about picking up vintage versus modern, and these were modern, but I was really attracted to them because brass is so in right now. I ended up not getting them, even though they were only $2 for the set of 3. I might go back and get those. I'm hoping they're still there. I just think that might have been something I should have gotten. As you can see, there's just tons of things. I'm going very fast. And I thought, oh, these look kind of vintage. Let's see, let me peel back this label here. See what's in there. Oh, made in China. So cute, but I put that back. Oh, let's see what that little car planter. I liked him. I liked the colors. He was small and vintage. However, he did have a crack on him. I think he was priced fairly reasonable. They have, for the most part, very, very reasonable prices in here. And just lots and lots of things. Oh, there's my finger. You're going to see that a lot in the video, and I'm not going to edit it out. I think it's funny that this is kind of like my blooper reel. There's so many mistakes in this video. So I reached to look at this ceramic basket. So I'm looking at that, and you guys are looking at the clock. And the other vase is on the corner there. Sorry about that. So this vase, this Grecian style vase, the last time I was here, I picked it up, another lady picked it up, we both put it back. It's still here, and I'm still going to leave it. Not even sure why I picked it up again. And that white plate with the dragons on it, I actually did come back and get that later. After filming this, I came back a few hours later, and I actually went shopping again, and that plate was actually worth some money. I love these little plates. I didn't get them, and I don't know why. I guess because I didn't know much about the maker. They're little fruit plates that are trimmed in gold. They were in perfect condition too. $4 for the set of 4. If they're still there, I might go back and get those. Then I saw these plates, and I thought they would be perfect for autumn. They're painted in the 60s. They have fruits and nuts and fall foliage on them. They're scalloped and trimmed in gold. And this one didn't have a price on it. So then I saw a second one, and I'm like, oh, maybe that one will have a price on it. It's got different fruits on it. Oh, it didn't have a price either. either. But I'm like, oh, I really like these. And then I see the third one. I'm like, aha, that one has the price on it. Not that you guys can see any of this. Now I'm trying to juggle my phone and 3 plates. I'm trying to put them together here. And oh, there's my hand again. Oh, you get to see the whole blurry hand for a bit. There we go. So I took those up to the front. Now I'm looking at these. These were so pretty with these purple and green and turquoise, like very dainty flowers. I love that set. It's very pretty. And I was really attracted to this turquoise plate, but it was like, yeah, I still might go back and get this because I love bright colors. I could see serving salad or having them or outside on the table in the summertime. And then I saw this tray with the owl on it, and everybody likes owls, and it was decently priced there. I think that said $2.50. I forget what that's made out of, but I'm up at the front counter with my other plates as I'm making a little pile. And then over here is a whole bunch of salt and pepper shakers. They're all like $4 a set, unless marked otherwise. There's just so many to look at. Kind of like these that were made in Japan. I didn't get them because I wasn't sure if there was enough profit in getting those at $4 a pair. Had the little cork stoppers in them. The ones next to them, but of course you guys didn't see that because of the camera angle. There's some more of the dish sets. There's just so many of those. And I didn't show you those shelves when you first come in. They were just full of sets of glasses. Oh, here I'm just going to show you the edge of the plates. And I'm going to look to see who it's made by. And then I guess I was like, oh, I should show you guys. You can read quick. It's a Federal Syracuse company, it said. I really like this. This was made by Lennox. It's a server. It's pink with shells, those scalloped edges, the gold on it. It was really nice, but at $7.50, I didn't know if there was enough profit in it. I probably should have just got it anyways because I love that so much. I know Lennox sometimes doesn't sell well and sometimes it does. There's a couple shelves with lots of pictures on them. And I thought this might be Tanala, but the blue trim on there and the raised glazed people on that kind of threw me off, and it wasn't marked at all on the bottom. And then this was surprisingly priced pretty high. It was from the 70s, but I wasn't even sure what they were. Didn't recognize the maker. There was a couple of them there. Lots of people and a lot of downward angles. I guess you need to look at the carpet. This area they call their vintage area, and it was half price off. This is their antique alley, as they call it. I'm not sure who's making those determinations because there was so much vintage in that front room that I was in. And then this has vintage as well, and some of it, I guess, is older than others. But then you see something like this, and that looks so modern. I'm not sure why that was there unless someone dropped it off there by mistake. Underneath it is some Fenton Opalescence nail, a little divided dish there. And there was a lot of things in here that are damaged. So there was quite a few people kind of back here. And I wish I had gotten that, the strawberry painted teapot. That looked really neat now that I'm seeing my video. And here's another area with some cake carriers. I'm looking at a Pyrex bowl. Not that I'm showing you guys, but I'm looking at it. And then I look at this little plate here. See what that was made out of. And what's the other one? Probably should have got that. That was pretty. Some restaurant wear. And then I spy this little car. This glass car. But it was made by Avon. And I know Avon things, some sell well and some don't. And I don't know enough about which sell well, so I left it there.
Yes.
You could see how many people. I literally have to squeeze past a couple people here. I really like that green suitcase on the floor, but it's too big for me to ship, so I didn't even look to see how much it was. And here I just wanted to let you guys see some of the other things that back here that they consider to be antiques versus vintage. So they do have handbags, and there's another whole room to the left of me that is filled with men's and women's clothes and shoes and accessories. And I just was giving a quick glance through the handbags here, and I thought that one looked nice because it looked in mint condition. It was $5, and I was like, oh, who makes this? And I'm trying to do this with one hand, which is hard to do. So I wanted to look at the inside of it, and it was made by Chaps. And had, not that you guys get to see any of that, but I put it back because I didn't know if there was enough profit in selling that. It'd be a nice summer handbag. And here they have some more smalls in this other room in the back, and they have like crock pots and coffee pots, and then a whole rack of mugs. Lots and lots of mugs. Came back later and looked through those. And then here's some silverware and flatware. Now, I'm going to show you guys this shelf for a bit while I'm looking at a smaller bin on top of that divided bin right there. Oh, here we go. Actually, now I'm showing you what I was looking at. Yeah, I was trying to get the lid off. So, what I liked about this is that the metal spoons and knives goes through to the bottom of the handle, which means it's a little more expensive than when they just put the metal part a couple inches down into the plastic handle. And these were so brightly colored, they just looked like they were really well made. And there was another random fork in there as well. I did leave it here, but when I came back later in the afternoon, it was still there, so I ended up getting that box for $3. And now I'm looking at this wooden silverware case, and it was filled with William Rogers silver plate. They wanted $30 for the whole set, and I ended up taking that with me. This is a Delft candlestick holder, and they don't sell for a lot, but I was just turning it over to see what it was. I saw that it was Delft, and I know that there's more Delft in another area of the store. So cute things to look at. Let me just swing the camera around. That blue and white rectangle tray, that was Fitz and Floyd, but it was damaged. So now I'm going to quickly walk over to where they have all the blue and white Delft items. Some of the items are pretty big, so I picked up this little small windmill. And they have everything over here priced pretty high. Ooh, I love that chicken. And then that was a smaller one, and obviously an older Delft piece. They wanted $7. $7.44 or $7.50, not sure. There's Miss Piggy. Some Steins. And on the floor there in that two-tiered server is Blue Ridge Southern Pottery. That pattern is not as popular, so it's not as expensive. I love this shell base. That was so pretty. I couldn't even attempt to look at that closer with holding my phone in my one hand. And on this shelf, I really like that little turquoise turtle, but he was damaged right on the front. I'm like, why? He's so pretty. He's so cute. Maybe somebody would love him even with his damage. And I'll quickly look at this set. Not sure why I didn't look at the teapot next to it. I think the teapot was pretty neat looking. Maybe it was more modern. There was like a kind of a matching cup there on top of that canister. I'm looking at the Portugal picture. Really pretty colors, hand painted. But it was damaged, so I ended up not getting that. Wasn't marked, so I just moved on from there. So I hope you guys are enjoying my first Thrift With Me video. I mean, this is hopefully not the way I'm going to film it in the future. I promise to get better at this. I was also really nervous. Now I like this. This was really heavy, that wall plaque with the Santa on it. But I was trying to move him out of the way to see this Japanese painted plate. I liked it. It was only $1, but it ended up not picking that up. I do have a haul video that I will be showing you guys later of the items I did get. And oh, there's my sleeve. I can get a close up of my sleeve. Oh, there's the finger again while I try to pick this up with my other hand. That's when I switched the phone from one hand to the other. The bird was really neat looking, but it was modern. And then I really like these, and I'm not sure why I didn't pick them up. They're coasters. And they were really pretty. I just love the colors on them. And you guys just get to stare at my finger that whole time while I'm looking at the items. Nice pretty base there. Oh, there's that white plate with the dragons on it. So glad I came back and got that. And I did look at this Disney plate. Just wasn't sure if there was enough room for flipping it. It was a limited edition. And I looked at this. Couldn't open it. Decided to leave that as well. Hope you guys are enjoying the video despite all the fast moving action, and hopefully you didn't get too seasick. And please put down in the comments things that you saw in the video. I know I'm seeing a lot just watching it myself of, oh, why didn't you get that? And why didn't you show us this? And I would enjoy all those comments. And if there's anything you saw that might still be there, I can always go back and try to get it for you. Oh, they had a couple shelves of the little town, the little wooden town with all the, it has the little cats in the windows. There was 2 full shelves of that. And then over here, there was 3, maybe 4 shelves of just teacups. And it's overwhelming. I could spend an hour just looking at the individual teacups. There was so many to look at. Every time I went to reach for one, I would see a different one, and there were so many different colors and styles, and the small Demitas ones and the regular ones. I'm not even sure why I looked at that one. I guess because it was close enough for me to get to. And then like this one surprised me that it didn't have any type of marking on it. It was Really pretty colors. Not sure why I'm looking at this one. And that's the end of my video. I don't have an outro, so look forward to seeing the whole video. Talk to you later. Bye.